Hello guys, how are you? Welcome to my channel, all about Cardano. In this channel we are going to be talking about every single topic you ever wanted to know about the Cardano project, about the Cardano blockchain. We are going to be talking about the Cardano blockchain, about ADA, about IOHK, about Emurgo, about Daedalus. We are going to be having some tutorials, we are going to have some comments, some interesting interviews and all that stuff. So welcome, please subscribe to keep you updated and be notified when a new video is coming. So perhaps we should begin with a basic introduction and a general overview of what is the Cardano project. I'm gonna share my screen so that you don't have to see me all the time. And well, what is the Cardano project? What is Cardano? Cardano is a third-generation blockchain. Cardano is the home of ADA. ADA is one of the most advanced cryptocurrencies at the moment. It's definitely one of the most interesting cryptocurrencies. So, what are the components of the Cardano ecosystems? And perhaps we should begin by saying what are the companies that are involved in the project. And number one, there is Input-Output, IOHK, led by Charles Hoskinson. And Input-Output is, as they define themselves, an engineering company committed to use peer-to-peer review innovations to provide financial services to the 3 million people around the globe that do not have access to them. So that's quite a mission. That's an impressive one. That's quite a goal. So they are in charge of developing and maintaining the protocol. And we also have Emurgo. Emurgo is a company based in Japan, led by Ken Kodama. And they are focused on investing on interesting projects to be developed in the Cardano blockchain. They also do consulting for organizations looking for blockchain solutions. So we have a couple of important companies involved on this project. Then we have research. Research is a foundational component of the entire Cardano project and the Cardano ecosystem. Practically everything that they do is a consequence of a deep process of an academic research. Actually, they have links with some of the most influential universities in the world, like University of Edinburgh, the Tokyo Tech, University of Athens, and the University of Illinois. They are conducting research on several topics like cryptocurrency, software engineering, distributed systems, human-computer interaction, networks, formal verification, programming languages, trusted hardware, economics, policy and regulation regarding securities, foreign exchange, business, and tax law. Peer-to-peer review is kind of the bread and butter at IOHK and the Cardano project, because before anything goes to the blockchain, before anything goes to production, and before anything goes to the public, it has been subject to a very rigorous and a very intense peer-to-peer review. And as it is an open source project, most of their papers are published in their site iohk.io. So research is kind of the key element of the whole Cardano project. We also have the blockchains, and I say blockchains because Cardano carries a set of blockchains. For those that do not know, a blockchain is a decentralized ledger in which transactions are recorded chronologically and publicly. First of all, Cardano has a set of testnets. So you can think on the Cardano testnet as being the previous step for any feature before it goes to the main net of Cardano. So every feature is to be launched. It is first tested in this testnet so that they have chance to debug and to find errors and to let the community to learn how it is going to work. And you can think of the YALE and the KVM testnets as a proof of concepts. For example, the KVM testnet, what they did is that they took the Ethereum virtual machine and formally verified it using the K framework, and as a result, we have a correct by construction Ethereum virtual machine. What they say about the yellow testnet is that it is kind of the proof of concept of what the Cardano blockchain may work. In this, the yellow testnet and the KVM, you can actually run a smart contract and develop decentralized application. And of course, we have the Cardano mainnet. The Cardano mainnet has two components. First of all, the settlement layer. There is where the ADA lives, and the settlement layer is basically a accounting layer. This is where the balances are kept, and this is where the transactions happen. This is where you can send and receive ADAs. And on top of that, we have the computation layer. And this layer is where our smart contracts and decentralized applications are going to live. So if you are going to be transferring value from one address to another, you certainly are going to need a wallet. A wallet is a place to store your value, and the flagship project is Daedalus. Daedalus is a desktop wallet that carries a full copy of the blockchain. Daedalus is so important for the project that IOHK considers it even a separate project from Cardano. Daedalus is intended to be a multi-currency wallet, meaning that it is in the future going to be able to store not only ADAs but also many other cryptocurrencies, and perhaps in the future it even might be able to interact with the legacy financial system. Then we have Icarus and Yoroi. Those are lightweight wallets, meaning that they do not carry a full copy of the blockchain. They are browser extensions. So I am going to be making a couple of videos about how Daedalus and the browser extension wallets work, how to install it and how to use them. And we also have a couple of wallets more, which is Mallet, the minimal wallet, and the ROS client. Both are command lines for developers. Then we have the virtual machines. If you are to run smart contracts, you will definitely need a virtual machine to run them. So there we have the KVM and the yellow virtual machine. As we mentioned before, the KVM is a formally verified version of the Ethereum virtual machine, and the yellow is a fully and newly developed virtual machine, which is a register-based instead of a stack-based machine, which carries a lot of advantages for smart contracts. So we have virtual machines, and of course we have programming languages. First of all, we have Plutus. Plutus is going to be functional programming language for smart contracts, for those contracts that really need to be formally verified and that have to have a high level of assurance. You are going to have Plutus. And there's also Marlow, which promises to be a domain-specific language designed specifically for financial transactions. So Marlow, there is a paper on it, and you should go and take a look. It's very, very interesting how it works. And of course, we also have Solidity. Solidity is kind of the most popular programming language for smart contracts. And Cardano and IOHK have developed a clone of the Remix IDE that actually compiles and deploys smart contracts into the yellow virtual machine. So we have also programming languages, protocols. Every blockchain needs a protocol. Cardano has an algorithm of a proof of stake called Ouroboros. For those that do not know, as it is a decentralized ledger, we need form a method to get consensus across all nodes. So this is what proof of stake refers to, is how are we going to make our nodes to be synchronized and to reach consensus. So Ouroboros is the algorithm that Cardano and IOHK has developed to achieve that. Just to mention that Ouroboros is a proof of stake rather than a proof of work as it has in Bitcoin. They are also going to implement a KMZ sidechains protocol developed by themselves, and this will allow for Cardano blockchain to be able to not only talk with itself but also to talk with other blockchains and to be able to communicate with other blockchains. It is going to be just a major achievement. And perhaps the most important part of every single cryptocurrency, it's community. And the Cardano community is a very rich one, a very diverse, and I cannot address how important is the community for the Cardano project. I'm pretty sure that this is one of the most vibrant and the most serious communities in any cryptocurrency. So people from Cardano community, all those guys that you are already using the Cardano and all these features, cheers up guys, you are doing an amazing job, you are amazing. So guys, this is the Cardano ecosystem, and the next video I'm pretty sure is going to be about the wallets and the virtual machines and the YALA testnet and all that stuff. So if you are interested in it, please subscribe and see you around.